Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Shanger Bro.
And today it's Tuesday, after the weekend and Monday. This
Yeah.
game works in very linear time. Good evening. This is Gil. Yep,
Gil.
this will be a guy you see on the stream regular. So, I have like 3 other voices I'm gonna have to do, so I would recommend you take him.
Hey there, Jill.
Oh, hey, John.
When
When will you admit you have a John face, Gil?
you let people call you Jules,
Quiet.
are you okay? You look distracted.
Where's boss?
Dunno, she went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you?
You said something?
Yes. That you look distracted. Very, very distracted.
It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff.
What stuff?
Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and
Ah.
there's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. She jumps into the screen every so often. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, Neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and...
Jill,
Sorry, did you say something?
can you really work today?
I can't afford not to.
Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay?
Yeah. Does it recommend you just to make a piano man immediately? I think it does, doesn't it?
He wants either Sugar Rush or Piano Man.
Yeah, and I think it recommends you make a piano man.
Yep.
So, okay. So let's start with the piano man. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip all this because it's just him describing how the game works. Gil.
When
Yeah,
done,
it's
press the mix
still
button.
him talking about how to play the game. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction.
Then this should be no problem.
Yeah, so, piano man.
2 red, 3 yellow, 5 dark blue, 5 green, 3 light blue, ice and mixed.
Here, happy.
Not really, no.
Come on, game.
I'll be happy when I'm with Scoop again. Zoinks!
Yeah, almost.
Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget,
Huh?
you can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients.
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to learn that, even though you had to use that in the prologue.
But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big.
Yep.
Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional Carmatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional Carmatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmatrine is also an alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that.
So it's completely optional, and that means use all of it. Are you done with the exposition?
Now I am, yeah. Hey, guys.
Oh, but, who's that?
I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping.
It's cute.
Why did you bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here.
So, in other words, you get her drunk or raped? She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that?
That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office.
You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it.
There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out?
Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked.
Yeah, you're right. Well, we'll just need to keep a bit quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose.
Comatose, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay then, time to start the night.
Yeah, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom.
Come again?
While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them.
You're joking.
Gil, you've known me for how long? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make up a joke like that?
Yes.
As punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun.
Just that fine. I see no problem. Where's the clean stuff?
Here.
You brought that from home, didn't you?
That I did.
Fine.
With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. Wonder what the logic behind that decision was. Good question. So, let's select some songs. So, commencing simulation.
If you're gonna play
Obviously, I have to do it with
the
Memento.
jukebox.
Dawn approaches. Metropolis. Skyline. Follow the Trail, and Underground Club. Sure. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh my god, this guy.
Hey, you, get me a beer.
Oh, sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks quite like the big guy, though. So.
They recommend big beer.
Yes, they do. And so, this one I know. So, big beer.
Alright, 1 red.
Yep.
2 yellow. 1
Yep.
dark blue.
Yep.
2 green. 4 light blue. And mixed.
Here you go.
Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job.
Thanks, I guess.
You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3.
Yep. What kind of work do you do, mister?
You're talking to Donnovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye.
Yep, that newspaper app we just read 30 minutes ago.
And the next generation of Cyberdyne.
I was going to say the next generation of J Jonah Jameson, who he is very clearly based on.
Nothing gets published there without my blessings.
The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then.
Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and no one else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people.
I so wanted you to say, brings the chicks. From all kinds of people.
I did think it, but...
just was like, aw, please fuck this up.
And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff like
your
boobs.
beer right now.
Stuff like cars, women, and houses, and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids.
Getting plastic surgery for your daughters? Well, I'm not complaining.
What?
I'm not...
Oh, God. No.
It's so fucked up.
God.
I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, it's just speculation. Some of it isn't even news.
Spider-Man stinks!
Just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit.
Well, first of all, she's a menace. I don't write about it. It's my intention. My interns do.
Pretty sure, yeah, if they were actually trying to make a full-on Spider-Man reference, she would be called Rabbit Girl.
The poor bastards think it will help make them full-time employees.
Yeah, who would ever think that doing their job would help make them full-time employees?
Almost like they're that already.
No.
I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular.
The implication here is that he overworks them, pays them, classifies them as part-time employees, doesn't pay them enough, and then fires them once they're he's done with the type of article they're writing. So, no, they are not.
And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. Not Walnut, but not all the daily stories about murderers and other horrors.
Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as it is. I need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to my list.
You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. You have no idea. Still, maybe my job would be easier.
How so?
People get
Just keep fucking it up.
People get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly.
Yeah, it's just like when it's very clear the character's fucking it up, it's like you can just say whatever the hell you want. It could be anything.
I mean, that's the first time I've ever seen a character.
I know it's happened before, but I don't think we've
run into it too much.
Yeah, it's not too common.
When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby. A baby getting hit by a truck. Death's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, like Bigfoot. And you can make up any shit you want.
Like Bigfoot.
And Yeti. Spam them
I just
while
said Bigfoot.
they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And money brings power, like I said.
You were close enough. Whatever. I guess he has a point.
Because money is power.
What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too?
Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass.
Yeah, it's almost like they know that they're keeping you afloat, so they're like, well, we don't have to give that much of a shit about your opinions. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying.
See?
It's like, no, wait, what about this?
Hold up.
That's in a different newspaper. Yeah, no, right, all your opinion writers are trash.
That kid on the restaurant critique column, forgot that brat's name.
Restaurant, I believe that's...
That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries.
Shit. He gets less news than the people who actually died.
Damn. That sucks. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he wasn't like Chef Ramsay. If he actually wrote about half of the places he visited.
Wait, hold on. He goes to restaurants and eats food at your expense and then doesn't even write an article about them? Fire him! How so? I like how we're agreeing with a neo-capitalist, like
he's not
asshole.
doing his job.
But it's just like, but you're right, he isn't doing his job.
He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic.
I'm pretty sure that people do that all the time. Like that's a thing even now. But like a lot of times you kind of have to tell people that. Like you want to tell the restaurant, "Hey, I'm a food critic." Because that tells the restaurant, "Hey, we better make damn sure that guy's food is correct." Because he's going to put shit on his website that others will see. And that's gonna get us traffic.
Like, if he's writing a column about it, then
it is
he is leaving a review.
It's of mutual benefit for the reviewer to tell the person, I'm reviewing your food for my site. Because that means that the restaurant's gonna try their damnedest to make that food the best food they can make. So, yeah, he better be telling people, but I wouldn't try to get a free meal out of it.
Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that.
That's fair. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever.
Did he look like a fat child with a really small face?
No.
Wasn't this one of them?
Wasn't this one then.
Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please.
Coming right up.
A real beer. Alright, and it's another big beer.
Yep.
In fact, it's all big beer.
Yeah. So.
Like for this guy.
Yep. Yeah, he basically... Oh, he only orders beers and occasionally other drinks.
Alright, 1 red.
Yep.
2 yellow. 1 dark blue. 2 green. 4 light blue. Mixed.
Here.
Sitting here drinking beer. Oh, it's the big things that make life worthwhile.
What about big troubles?
Did I stutter, kid?
Right.
So tell me, do you see any celebrations?
Celebrities
in this hellhole?
Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole.
If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole.
I mean, he's right, but they have a request that you please stop.
I'm doing my best there, thank you very much. Who is that?
Nobody important.
Hey! I heard that.
That was the wrong voice, but I'll take it.
Nobody important. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you.
This line needs to be taken. This line needs to be put in a fucking frame and sent to every single person that makes anything creative. I'm insulting the building, not you.
That is, you think of it as a small hole in hell, rather a hellish hole if you like.
Charming.
So celebrities.
Not really, at least not that I know of. Why?
Well, to begin with, you have me. You have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see any losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially that Daniel Radcliffe, the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace.
Pretend to love, fall from grace.
Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? Because it gives you money. Money is what makes money.
Money makes money. Well, that's extremely real. Because somebody, I've seen a couple times where people have been like, how do you succeed at YouTube? And the answer is, have money beforehand. Already be famous. That's like, I hate you.
People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their levels. They want to see them suffer to get their comeuppance for daring to be so more successful than them.
I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying.
You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's.
Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing.
Well, look at YouTube.
What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still.
Oh, please, as a bartender, hey, bartender lady, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, this sounds hypocritical coming from you.
Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public.
But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable.
I like how this guy just comes into the bar, orders 2 big beers, and then starts going on a diatribe about why celebrities are like constantly making themselves out to be perfect, and people just want to see them fail.
Oh God, my tie's mixed up. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they could think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level.
Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place.
You like big words, eh, Brett? Well, 2 can play the game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right?
No, I'm a lab rat hell-bent on world conquest. It's Pinky and the brain.
God damn.
This game was written by people who know references, which is why not J Jonah Jameson here.
Sarcasm is unbecoming of you. Sorry, waste my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it.
I mean, at least he's up front.
Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career.
Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why?
Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet you'd sell quite well.
It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts.
Okay, then can we at least get Lady Annabelle to sing bartender in here?
No.
We could have you ghostwriting half of our staff to that.
They do?
You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you?
Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from those stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives.
Like you, for example.
Oh, and it hurt the clients too, I guess.
Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you.
Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donnovan?
Mr. Donnovan? Mr. Donnovan.
Did I say something wrong?
Not at all. I just really like the sound of it. Ha 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 ha. Mr. Donnovan! Mr. Donnovan!
Is it really that special?
Yes, I'm so high-strung that I can't tell myself. At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is quite a title. It's just a title. It's too impersonal and cold.
It is?
Mr. Dawson was my father, and my grandfather, and his father before that father. It's too general, but Mr. Donnovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man, the myth, the legend, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me.
Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donnovan?
Yes! Oh my God, yes! Oh God, no, actually, no. No. But I want them to fear me. Fear me! Not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them.
This man really does want to be both J. Jonah Jameson and a literal, actual supervillain.
Go hire yourself, and then fire yourself, and then rehire yourself just before the commercial ends. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it?
Drink. Another one? Do you?
Yes. You know what? Third time's the charm. Give me a beer!
Alright.
And that's a big beer.
Third time's the charm for what? Anyway, better get him that beer. Still a big beer?
1 red, 2 yellow, 1 dark blue, 2 green, 4 light blue, mixed.
Wait, say that again. 1, 2.
1, 2, 1 for dark blue.
Yep.
2 for green.
2 for green?
Yes.
Damn. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4.
And 4 for light blue and mixed.
There we go. I was like, what the hell? 1 beer.
Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers!
Enjoy.
Say, kid, does this bar have any investors?
He didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why?
Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. God damn!
This man has lived life. He's like, I give negative shits. Who the fuck I insult? In getting my point across.
Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company.
Well, that's...
I mean, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff.
Is it really bad to say that I think I personally agree with Donnovan? It's like, I'm kind of annoyed how much this man is agreeable. He should not be agreeable.
What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else?
Okay, maybe that part's not the most agreeable, but
some things were agreeable.
You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you?
Yeah, but
that's
paperwork. I make someone else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they find offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I made sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when they mess with Donnovan, when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donnovan D. Dawson is.
Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before starting off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again.
You!
Yes?
What the hell happened in that bathroom? Seriously, it was everywhere. Oh god, it was everywhere. The kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs.
Crafty dogs, I tell you. You think their short legs would hinder them.
The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents.
Shh, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. Oh, client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fist. Alright. Well, guys, we're going to have to come to that next time.
Yeah,
So,
'cause we are
that's
out
going to be it
time.
for this episode. We'll come back next time with even more Valhalla. Until then, the future is very uncertain. But as certain as you guys are awesome. And there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.